Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome if you're a returning viewer, and welcome if you are new. All are welcome. I'm sending you all lots of love, light, and peace. If you are new, any information that you need about me, you can find in the description box below. And I sat down today, no clear direction. I wanted to just see what comes out. I was going to do a counterpart reading, but I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. So I just want to get some energies. Let's see what's going on. Let's get some energy to clarify who the reading is for and what you need to know, current energies. So let's get some overall energy. We're going to get straight into it. I hope you are all well. And let me just turn down, I think you're still here. The TV in the background, just bear with me. Okay, sorted. Okay, so let's see what messages come out for you today and what guidance you need to know from Spirit. We've got deception and healing family issues, so you could be dealing with something within your family at the moment. Someone is wearing a false mask, or someone in your energy is having family issues and, you know, keeping it hidden from you. Let go of control issues. So let's see. Strongest energies for today's reading and the messages for today's collective, please. Strongest energies and messages for the viewer. Remember, all my readings are timeless, guys, okay? So whenever you come across them, sometimes we'll look at specific months, but take what resonates for you. So strongest energies for today's reading, please, and thank you. Did I say I'm sending you all lots of love, light, and peace? Well, I am. And if you need it today, I'm sending you the biggest hug. And we have that healing family issues coming out. So that was in the split. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So you could be working through some inner child wounds at the moment. Anything else for the overall energy? Anything else? Forgiving and learning. So yeah, whoever this reading is for today, this is about healing, forgiving, releasing from the past to allow for you to feel and allow those good energies in, okay? So I'm going to, I do feel like these need to be together. No, I'm being drawn to separate them. And what we're going to do is we are going to look at healing family issues and the messages around that inner child working and that shadow work. And then we're going to have a look at, as you're releasing and healing the past, what we have coming towards you. That feels more comfortable to me. So what I want to do is we're going to get some moonology, and then we're going to work to the tarot for the healing. And I want to get my healing deck at the ready. Fabulous. There we go. Okay, so let's get some moonology. Bottom of the deck, as we pick up the deck, is take time to breathe out. So you show the world the real you. So you could be in an energy here of, I'm hearing abandonment issues, so I'm going to take that. So you may have issues within your relationship of anxiety. I'm hearing that you're an overgiver. Maybe you put a lot out and you're not setting the correct boundaries, I'm hearing. But tell me more. What does the viewer Tell me more about this healing family issues and the shadow work for a fiery climax approaches. So that's a full moon in Aries. So that's all about taking action for me with Aries. Tell me more, please. Hold your vision. Again, I'm feeling boundaries with this hold your vision, and a fiery climax approaches. One more, please. One more. And it's giving us two. Confidence is key to success. And I'm just going to take the one, and that's what I'm being drawn to do. We've got bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. We've got new moon in Leo. So I'm just feeling action, very fiery energy. Okay, so you could be feeling, or things may be triggering you at the moment. So really the need to work through. I'm really strongly hearing that abandonment. So it may be that, you know, you are very codependent when in a relationship, and this is where, you know, Spirit wants you to focus and really do that work on the inner child and what triggers those emotions in you. Okay. I want to get where do I want to go here? I think I'm going straight for tarot. And the bottom of the deck, we've got the Seven of Earth. So almost waiting to see, you know, and sitting in this anxiety of this expectation. And I'm here of being left or not being enough. So you could be working through self-worth issues at the moment. And being confident, holding your vision, setting your boundaries. So what I want to know from the tarot is how the viewer currently sees themselves. So I want to know how you're looking at these inner child's wounds. What energy is the viewer currently sat in, please? How do they view themselves? We have the Ten of Earth. So you could be very spiritual, very family orientated, all the things that you were missing. And this is how you see yourself, that you are investing fully in the things that you didn't have through your childhood. Tell me about the viewer, please. Oh, this is really beautiful energy. I feel whoever you are currently putting in that work, and that's why this Eight of Water, this love, fiery climax, hold your vision and confidence is the key, because you are currently working through this. You understand that you are not your past, that you are the balance of, you know, material, spirituality. I feel like you are very family orientated. We've got the Ace of Water and then the Eight of Water. So really putting in that self-love, that self-care for family. Family is big here. And I don't mean past family or parents, your family. I feel you have, whoever you are, you have children. You could be pregnant at the moment, or you could just be wanting to start this family, but you're very much sat in this energy of really leaving behind what doesn't serve you, working through and really giving yourself a break at the moment is what I'm hearing. And yeah, and then we've got that Nine of Earth coming through as well. So being sat in, you know, having with that 10 of Pentacles and 9 of Earth, I feel like you are transitioning out of, you are putting in the inner work. And this is your confirmation that you are on the right track with this fiery climax approaches. And you're really going to be sat in this, really knowing your self-worth and walking away. You know, this could be walking away from family with the Ten of Earth here. It may be that, you know, this fiery climax could be a family situation here with the Ten of Earth. Hold your vision, you know that you are love, that you give love, and that your confidence to walk away and leave things behind that no longer serve you. Okay. Anything else? Again, we've got another ace coming in underneath the hold your vision. And there's that Seven of Earth again. So walking away from what no longer serves you and awaiting, you know, that for you to reap what you sow, for waiting for your investment in self to come through, basically. And then we've got the Hierophant. So you could be someone who, you know, has found that healing because you've started and been through some kind of awakening, or really just got into spirituality or just self-healing. You know, there's all levels that people go, and I feel like you are putting in the work, and I'm just hearing boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. I feel like you're somebody that gives. I'm seeing the 10 of Wands, so somebody who really gives a lot, has a lot of responsibilities, is always there for everyone. And I feel like that, you know, you've been through a period of realizing that when you need someone, there's no one there. Or it's that mentality with this releasing energy, the mentality of feeling, you know, that if you put in these boundaries, no one will really come through for you because no one's stuck by you in the past, I'm hearing. But you are in this energy of standing your ground, standing up for what it is you believe in. And you could be having a moment coming up where you really do set those boundaries and you are walking away with confidence, investing in yourself. You know, what we put out, we get back. So really reaping what you're sowing. And I do feel like you're putting in the inner work here, okay? So good for you. I feel like this energy here for you of, I feel like you are doing the work. I feel like there's more work that you need to do, and this is going to be part of what's coming up. Now, this could have already happened, and, you know, this could be some form of, you know, argument, disagreement with this fiery climax approaching. But you're focusing on new beginnings. You're focusing very much on staying grounded in healing with love and releasing with love. So not carrying that bitterness with you that maybe you have in the past. But I feel like you've healed those wounds from the past. So really walking away with confidence and just investing in yourself. Okay. And so I want to just take a look. We've got the Four of Earth coming out. Tell me more about this situation, please. We've got the Four of Earth. A lot of earth energy on the table. So whoever you are, you're very grounded. You could be an earth sign. I mean, every card apart from the Ace of Water and the Eight of Water is earth energy. So, and this is, you know, you are very grounded, you are very stable, but you have been feeling quite emotional, and that's what's bringing everything to a head. Enough is enough, I'm hearing. Tell me more about what we need to know about this situation, and then messages for the viewer, please, just around their current. Again, another earth card. I feel like you are holding back. You are not receiving anything less. You know, it's that equal give and take and that balance. And we have another earth card coming out, okay? Very stable, very grounded energy. You could be spending an awful lot of time in nature at the moment. Excuse me, I've still got this head cold. And this is bringing this balance, security. You know, you are holding back and just focusing on self. And again, we've got the 6, and you're doing this successfully. And we've got the 2 of water coming out as well. So we've got you very much sat and working through your emotions, but doing this in such a way that it is just bringing such a beautiful balance between material and spiritual. So practicality, that's really beautiful energy that I'm picking up on. And I feel like you are almost, you're there, you're at this journey. And like I say, you know, the message here from Spirit is very much hold that vision, that new energy, the Ace of Water, the Ace of Earth, that, you know, not giving to anything that isn't giving to you in return. So it's an equal exchange of energy, of emotions. I'm just walking away from whatever is pulling you or triggering those emotions, because you are just really waiting for the investment that you are making in self is going to bring this balance and this a new direction for you completely, is what I'm hearing. So good for you, collective. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Loving that energy, by the way. Well done. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. So let's take a look at what's in your current energy. And I'm going to use the other set of Moonology for this one. Bottom of the deck, we've got release control. Again, about releasing, healing. Oh, cards are all and think it through. Go deeper. So just give us a few cards just to look at the energy around this forgiving and learning. Again, I feel like you are with this. You've got the 8 of Water here. We've got trust the universe. With this releasing and healing, you are investing in yourself. Whoa, okay, did a little dance for us. Shine, trust the universe. I'm hearing just be you. Just be you. That's all you need to do. Have confidence. Sit in that Leo, you know, fearless energy. One more card, please. Thank you. And we have focus on the positive. And then underneath, we've got honor your feelings. And I feel like this is where you are. So, you know, trusting in that divine timing, releasing what you can no longer, you can't control, and just focusing on what you can control, which is self. Dealing and healing those triggers from the past, and just allowing you to be you. And I feel like you felt restricted in the past. As I say, I feel it's that self-worth, abandonment, people maybe in your past not really coming through for you, is what I'm hearing. And just working through those energies around your own self-worth. And Spirit wants you to really just allow yourself to I'm hearing get to know you, get to know yourself, trust the universe, shine, focus on the positives and what makes you happy here with this honor your feelings, and open up to change, you know. And I feel like you are this past energy. This is where you are. It's coming. The climax is coming. Have that confidence to move forward and really get to know self. I'm seeing the Hermit in my mind's eye. So I feel like you may be moving into a period of solitude and just self-reflection, really working through and asking yourself, well, what is it that I like? You know, sometimes we can give so much to family, to friends, to responsibilities that we sort of lose ourselves a little bit in what makes us tick, what values we hold, and you know what we want, what we consider to be that success and our vision for the future. And as you start to release this, and I mean, these are huge steps when you're walking away and setting boundaries. And I don't feel like you're walking away from your family and cutting people off. I just feel like, you know, you have come to a realization that you have overgiven and you're coming to some kind of realization of why that is. And that is down to these inner wounds from your childhood, that fear of abandonment, and your perception of self and why people weren't there for you, you know, in your childhood. And it could be sort of early years, it could be experiences, you know, take it as it resonates, that have happened to you through your adult life. But you're ready to release this. I feel like you're in that energy of, you know, letting go of control. Maybe you have sat in that controlling energy before of, you know, trying to control the outcome, but you're releasing it and, you know, moving forward. And Spirit wants you to really just focus on positives, sit with yourself. Again, like I'm seeing that Hermit energy. Okay, so let's just get a little bit of tarot being drawn here. Yeah. So I want to have a look. We've got this energy of just focusing on self. So I just want to get some guidance from your higher self through the tarot and what messages we have. We will get some more oracles and some more energies and guidance, but I am being drawn to tarot right now. So that's where we're going to go, guys. But this is, as I say, a really beautiful energy because you really have come to the realization that a lot of your time, anxiety, I'm seeing the Nine of Swords, is around things that is not under your control, or that there's nothing you can do. You know, you can't control how other people view you, but you can set boundaries, is what I'm hearing. And I feel like that is exactly what you're doing. But guidance from your higher self on this situation. What's the guidance from higher self? What's this? Trust the universe. Trust the universe. Guidance from higher self. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. Trust that divine timing is at play, that your healing journey and what you're doing and how you're feeling, it's all part of the bigger picture. Lessons that you were sent here to go through, you know, your contract with the ethers. I'm not taking those, they just jumped out. So bottom of the deck, we've got that Ten of Pentacles making a appearance. We have, I'm going to go up with these so that we can see what's underneath. We've got the Wheel of Fortune with that Six of Pentacles again coming out. So really allowing, trusting the universe, trusting in divine timing, that what you put out, you will receive. We've got the King of Cups. Now that came in reverse. So this could be a father figure in your energy. We've got the Ace of Cups. No, sorry, the Six and the Ace of Cups. So this is a masculine energy in your energy that is not happy. Okay. So again, this could be a husband, a brother, grandfather, father, but it's a masculine energy, or it could be a female sat in their masculine energy, to be fair. So you could be dealing with a water sign they're sat between the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. So this person could have been the controlling figure in your past, or the person that you expected to show up for you that didn't. This is where these wounds are coming from. So this person doesn't like, or is not liking, the changes in you. So you'll know who this is. This is somebody who's not with you on your journey to self-realization and this Ace of Cups, and really just investing in self and loving self and setting these boundaries. This person isn't happy, but unfortunately this is where you're meant to be. This is trust the universe. So this may be your biggest challenge. Whoever this masculine energy is that is not happy, is not coming towards you, supporting your decisions and moves, is what I'm hearing. It's definitely a family member, and this is definitely about, yeah, the choices that you're making of investing in self. And again, you've got that King of Swords, so someone who could have been quite cold towards you, but again, I'm just feeling family member, so take that as it resonates. You will know. So tell us about this new moon in Leo, this shine. This could be the person that you're releasing, successfully releasing. Tell us about this shine, please. We have the Eight of Wands. So again, really getting to know yourself. And we mentioned earlier about allowing yourself to find out about self, to allow yourself to grow, to move away from these self-limiting beliefs, feeling trapped, because as you can see, we have, and just getting the cards that are coming out here, but although this woman is tied to the column, she has the knife to release herself and could easily walk. She could release herself, and I feel like that is where you are, and it is time to really get to know self. Start doing things for yourself and not just those around you. You could have grown-up children that are moving on. Maybe this is your partner, your husband. And just I'm feeling this energy. It could be your partner, and you are going through, it's not going to be for everyone, but you are going through this stalemate. This person may tease you about it, but and make a joke out of it, but you can feel the tension underneath it. This person wants to keep you stuck in this way of thinking. We'll have a look at their intentions and actions, because it may be that this person too comes through. We're not saying that this person is just going to stay in this energy. We're looking at your energy, but we'll get some tarot and take a look at this person. But this person is the person you're at a stalemate with. But the Eight and the Two of Swords is all about this release and coming to the end. And I feel like this is releasing and healing from your past wounds. So maybe, for example, and this is just an example, maybe, this is your husband, you've raised the children. And while you've been doing that, you've been in this energy with someone who you've really given to, and it's always been based around this fear of abandonment. Okay, and now you are moving into a new era with the Ten of Earth, and it did come out again, didn't it? And I can't remember where we saw it. I think maybe in the clarifiers, but So this may be where this fiery climax approaches, where your children are growing up, you're spending much more time on your own, you're feeling a little bit sort of, you don't want to let those, you know, that you're not ready to move on, but you have to. And this, maybe you have been in a codependent relationship with this person because of your past wounds. Tell us more about this, Shine. But this does speak of, you know, just, yeah, gaining that. And this is all swords. So this, you know, you are thinking about this a lot in your mind. You're ready to take this action. You know, you can see here she's looking at the sword. She's looking at the prize. She knows what she wants. She knows mentally that clarity of what you need to do. It's just then putting it into action. So let's have a look at, focus on the positive, Sagittarius energy. Don't really like calling the sign. Yeah, we got that 3 and Judgment. Yeah, I feel like whoever this King of Cups in reverse is in your energy, they are not happy. They may be hurting you with the things that they are saying to you, and this is weighing heavy on your mind. This is why you are sat in this 2 of Swords energy. We've got, yeah, maybe this person is the one that makes you doubt yourself and be unsure, and Spirit really wants you to focus on the positive. Focus on the end goal, focus on self, you know, lay everything bare, you know. Page of Cups, you know, for me is about that approach, maybe a message, maybe reaching out to this person and laying everything on the line, you know, being honest with them and having that conversation. I want to take a look at this King of, where do I want to go? Tarot. So I want to just take a look at this King of Cups in reverse. So this could be husband with the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I want to take a look at how this King of Cups in reverse is looking at the viewer, or seeing the viewer right now, you know, the energies that they're sat in. How are they viewing the viewer through this transition? How is this King of Cups viewing the collective, the viewer, while they're going through this transition of healing? How does this King of Cups in reverse see the viewer? So they are feeling very left out in the cold, very hurt. Oh, we got that Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like they feel that you are putting your faith in that divine timing, and they are feeling left out about this. Tell me more. How does this King of Cups in reverse see this person? This person could be sitting in a bit of an energy of grief and hurt, because this person may be sat in their energy because they feel that once this transition happens, that you may find someone else interesting. So this person may be also working out of inner child, or need to do some shadow work on their self-worth. And let's hope that if you focus and have this conversation with them, that maybe, but they are, I feel like it's fear for this person. So tell me, and then we had the Ace of Swords. So that is the truth. This person is going through their own emotions at the moment, okay, because they are in fear that maybe you will move on once you've done this self-improvement, or maybe because you're setting boundaries, they are just feeling like you are, you know, moving away from them, when that's not your intention here. I don't see that, collective. I see that you are working through your own inner workings. You're doing the shadow work for self. I don't see anywhere. Maybe you are setting these boundaries and saying maybe it's just simply not good enough, but this is putting this person into this fear-based responses. So I do feel like with this judgment, there is a conversation that needs to be had. Yeah, and then as I said that, we had the Empress and moving away. So this person does feel that once you have gone through this healing, that you could potentially leave them behind. Now, I feel like the message here from Spirit is with this focus on the positive, because we've got the Three of Swords, Page of Cups and Judgment, is that when this person, this is how this person could be approaching you. So it may feel as though they are trying to stop you from transitioning. And they may be, but it's coming from a place of fear of losing you. Okay, so I feel the message here is have that open conversation, be real, be true, lay everything out, explain to this person that they can also work through these things. Because if this person is coming towards you out of fear and loss, then this is going to be toxic behavior, and you may pick up on that. And this is where this forgiving and learning, I feel like you could also teach this person to work through their inner wounds. But let's have a look at their intentions. So the King of Cups in reverse is intention, sorry, towards the viewer. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So they do want to come towards you. They do, again, with that Empress, they do intend to come towards you with some kind of practical solution. But I just want to point out that this is how they see you, sat in, very confident, action-orientated, taking control, doing it very much lovingly and from a nurturing place. What's their intentions? King of Cup in reverse, intentions towards the viewer. So this person could, if you have this conversation and take control and really be honest and true, and maybe it is for some of you, maybe you are in that energy of, if things don't change, I'm out. Or whatever your situation is, it's going to be different for each of you. But I do feel that if the truth is spoken and it's done in a very controlled manner, from a very loving place, very grounded, no nonsense, fair approach, that your person may want to join you on this journey. Okay? And again, we have the Queen of Cups. So I do feel like that your person feels like you are changing. Although I believe that you are, I feel that it's very a spiritual upgrading I'm hearing. So although you are changing and your life is changing in so many ways, I do feel like you are still very grounded. And with the Queen of Cups here, you still see yourself as this person's match. You're just, coming into your power. And remember that shine card, really getting to know yourself, having that confidence. What was the Moonology card? Confidence is the key to success. So, their intentions here, again, I do feel like they are sat in some fearful energy, but I feel that honesty here and a truthful conversation, sort of bearing, your soul as setting those boundaries. So what is this person, King of Cups, actions towards, future actions towards the collective, please? Yeah, again, we've got that Judgment. So both of you having the Judgment card coming out. So really laying things on the table here. Doing this from a real solid foundation, taking your time. Action towards the viewer, please, from this King of Cups in reverse. So we have the Hangman in reverse and then the Judgment. So for some of you, there's two ways that this can be read. So for some of you, when this happens, this person may stay stuck in that past thought process. For some of you, this is going to be where they come out of being stuck and in that Eight of Swords energy. Really listening to higher self and making, and healing. But then again, like I say, for some of you, this may be that once this happens, you know, this person, you sort of, or they may need to go into a period of self-reflection, healing. I do feel like releasing all this that they've been holding on to and taking the action that they need to is going to really to bring that Tower moment. For some of you, this is their actions towards you. So it could be that they come in and tell all. They may not want to go on this journey, so they may be stuck in that limited, and this is where you may be in a period of no movement forward as such straight away. Interesting, very interesting collective. Because as I say, this person is sat in this energy of feeling lost due to this change. They feel like you may meet someone else. So maybe you need to reassure them, keep those boundaries up, but maybe, you know, that confirmation of maybe you haven't spoken to them about how you're truly feeling. You know, maybe you've tried to explain before and it's fell on deaf ears with that King of Cups being in reverse. So maybe they haven't wanted to hear before, but I do feel like now they are sat in this energy of potentially feeling. And for some of you, I just heard, for some of you, this person being the King of Cups in reverse, this person may, out of this grief and loss, put you in a third party situation. Now that's a whole different ball game. Okay, use your discernment there. That message is not for everyone, but be careful, have your wits about you. Don't let anything bring you off your path, because this, for some of you, this may be that this leap of faith that they're taking. For some of you, with this Queen of Cups here, this person may be taking a leap of faith in a different direction. Interesting. And I want to have a look at that energy. I really do. Because this may be that leads, you know, let me take a look. I'm just going to get a couple of these because I want to look at this King of Cups in reverse, and we want to know Is this, or tell us about this Three of Swords, please. This Three of Swords. Three of Swords energy, please, for this King of Cups in reverse. Three of Swords energy, please, for the King of Cups in reverse. Quite conscious of time, otherwise we could really delve. Three of Swords for this King of Cups energy that's in reverse for the viewer, please. Tell us what we need to know. Yeah. So for some of you, this person is not going to react in a very healthy way. This could be an ex of theirs. Interesting. Tell me more about this Three of Swords energy. So this could be a one night stand, just a one-off, but this person's going to blame it, I suppose, on the fact that you're sat in this energy, talking, interesting. Yes. Yeah. So you may notice that your person, I do feel like this is married, or if you're not married, it's been going for so long. But for some of you, this person is going to do the opposite to what they should. Okay, so I think this is more just of a warning, just to be aware. This could be someone that you know. Okay, someone maybe that you haven't spoke to in a while. But that won't be for everyone, but just be cautious, okay? Because I do feel at the moment, and again, for some of you, it may be that this conversation happens, you sit down together, and this person starts working towards doing their healing. You know, they obviously need to work on their self-worth. But for some of you, this is going to trigger a third-party situation, one-night stand. Which is a shame, really. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just sorted them all out, collective. Let's just pop these over here. I don't know what time we're on, but so just put those back where they're meant to be. But again, we've got move on, someone who is unavailable, waste of time. So it may be, I mean, we did see that King of Cups in reverse. So this is what could be triggering this fiery climax. You know, you could be sat watching this person, being at this stalemate with them. Maybe you feel like you're banging your head up against a brick wall with this person because they're just stuck in their ways. Tell us more. Tell us more about this situation. We have love spell. You've been bewitched. So again, this could be this person. Open up your heart. It will help you attract my love. You know, the sad part about this and the energy, yeah, this person is coming in with a confession. You could be dealing, wow. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, with this King of Cups being in reverse, this could be triggering a divorce. So we have a love spell, you have been bewitched. And again, with this Queen of Wands here, this person may be looking at this from the whole different perspective. They may feel like you are the one that's moving on, but you're actually not. You're just trying to set boundaries, trying to figure out who you are now that there's been so many changes in your life. Like I say, for example, you could be, you know, all of your children have grown up, so now you're in this energy of like, well, who am I now that I'm on my own? But this person is seeing all these changes, and instead of looking at it and, you know, being proud of you, they are sitting in their own hurtful space and allowing themselves, unfortunately, not seeing things from a good perspective. They're about, for some of you, they're about to make, they feel as though if they, this person may do this initially to try and make you jealous, collective, I've just heard. So they feel like if they open their heart about, or they, you think they are, that this will set you back into this codependent. This is why I feel they are going to tell you about this. They are going to confess. But instead of triggering what they feel it's going to trigger, this could end up in a breakup. You could be an air sign, or you could be dealing with an air sign. Take it as it resonates. But please know that you are being looked after. Wow, that took a twist. And again, I mean, this is where I am being drawn to this storyline. I will be honest, with the King of Cups in reverse. We've got the Queen of Wands here, somebody who's maybe a little bit promiscuous. But I do, and knowing this person, so I do feel like this will start off with this person acting out of feeling hurt. But with this Three of Swords at the end as well, I feel like they are going to damage themselves. Because what they are not taking into consideration is why you're healing, evolving and growing. This is definitely going to put you into this Empress energy. So when they come to you and you're in a position and you've laid, you know, everything bare, and you're hoping that that's going to bring them out of this energy and they will join you on this journey. Unfortunately, for some of you, they're going to act out of their ego, but they will be back. Okay, they will be back. Wow. So let's just get a little bit more. I want to get some more information on this future energy. I do feel this, as I say, this person. So I want you to, let's look at this love spell. What's this love spell? We did get one. Karmic relationship. Yes, this is going to be someone that works out of those triggers and the way that they are looking and perceiving this situation, and it's going to be a fleeting moment, that one night stand as such. But they've got it so wrong that I actually feel for them, and I'm not sticking up for them. We've got girl with a snake, charmed or used, enable boundaries. Yeah, because this is just going to get you setting those boundaries even higher. And there's that poker face, taking a chance, taking a risk, gambling this situation in the hope that they trigger some kind of sort of karmic codependent action from you. But because you're working on self, because you're working through, you know, they could have done this before and it's worked. Take it as it resonates. Open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. Tell me about this card. Yeah. All that this is going to result in is you cutting ties with this person and moving forward, bringing on the breakup. And they're going to regret it, because then they're going to come in trying to express their love, that they're thinking about you, but it'll be too late. And as I say that, we've got the clock. You know, this person is going to put you in competition. And unfortunately, it's going to be wrong time, wrong place, because you have been through this cycle and you are on this road of progression and healing. Tell me about this confession. Our love is always there despite the distance. Reflection, being away from you, has allowed me to gain clarity. Tell me about this confession card. Tell me about this confession card. Lighthearted. Yeah, this person is almost going to come towards you, I feel, and almost say that the way they have behaved is down to you. Tell me about this divorce. Good luck with that one. Good luck with that one, because I do feel like, yeah, divorce, there are things that you are going to find out on top of this about this relationship that is going to shock you. Wow. Give me one more for divorce, please. Yeah. Wow. Like I said, this person could have done this in the past. Tell us about this earth sign, please. This could be you. You could be an air sign. You could be dealing with an air sign. Yeah, you could be this air sign, or it could be aspect very high in your chart. But you are definitely going to be moving on. And I feel like you're moving through this situation really in touch with your spirituality. Because this, you will be moving on, because this person took the wrong action. They missed an opportunity for abundance, to sit in that positive energy with you and grow and evolve, and they chose something completely different. Take it as it resonates. Tell us about the guardian. A lost loved one watches over you. Yeah. And this is why you are going to be cutting out this person. I'm hearing breaking generational curses. You're cutting this out. You're stopping the pattern. Like I say, this could have happened before. You are investing in a higher commitment. Again, just hearing spirituality, being in union and partnership, feeling complete on your journey. And there's that twin flame, so bringing that balance, that union, duality. But I do feel like this is more spiritually, excuse me. And then I just want to get one last final guidance, and we're going to go with the spirit animal. So final messages for the viewer, please, and thank you, spirit animal. And we have, yeah, and I feel like that, and number one, time to collaborate, is very much this, sitting with your guardian angels, your spirit guides, with the ant spirit, and then taking time out away from this person and really taking steps and believing in yourself. And I really do feel you are. And if you are doubting that at the moment, this is your message from spirit to keep moving forward, Empress. You know, you've got this, you're putting in the work. This could be this fiery climax, if we remember that this is where it's all going to bring it to a head. It's going to bring around this breakup for some of you. But I hope this helped. I hope you found the confirmations that you're looking for, or guidance in your healing. I'm sending you lots of love, light and peace, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.